I stood there in the shadows watching as my husband lovingly held his mistress and took her to the hospital for a prenatal checkup. 2 years ago, when I miscarried, the doctor told me that it was not due to my poor health, but rather due to my husband's negligence, who did not bring me to the hospital on time when my water broke, making my child suffocate to death. Even after that catastrophe, my mate did not bother to bring me to any of the checkups this time as well, citing his duties with the pack. Stop whining like a weakling, can't you do something productive for once? You are Silver Moon Pack's Luna. So for God's sake, stop being selfish. I must take care of my pack as well. Ask your mother to take you to the doctor. This was what he had said to me when I begged him to accompany me, yet here he was looking so concerned as he collected medications for his mistress. I realized it wasn't that he was too busy. It was just that I was never his priority. He had long abandoned me in his heart. Since the hospital was crowded, Alexander held Tiffany close to him before speaking. Baby, about the sour delicacies I brought, they have been a day old, so don't eat them anymore. Tiffany laughed when Alexander fussed over her health. Just a day old, so what? They are perfectly fine, Alex. No, what if it harmed your health? Come, I will buy you your favorite hot chocolate. It's getting really cold, baby. This time I will compromise, but you have to promise me that we will have a lot of sour delicacies at our wedding. Anything you say, baby. Our wedding would be the most lavish one in all the neighboring packs. Just wait a month more. When Serena delivers, I will find some excuse to send her away in the name of recuperating. I will make you the most envied Luna of the Silver Moon Pack. If you say so, she pouted, making him kiss her. I froze at the words. I could almost hear my heart shattering. It was ironic how they resembled the loving couple that I and Alexander used to be, and to think he was already trying to get rid of me. I followed them like I was bound with invisible rope, wanting to see what they would do now. I shivered as the cold wind gushed against me without mercy while I saw my mate carefully wrapping Tiffany with a scarf after putting his warm jacket around her. When the skies roared as it thundered dangerously, I stood in the background, beside a tree as Alexander hurriedly took his mistress inside the car, worried that she would get drenched in oncoming rain and suffer. With the lower car windows, I could see my husband of 7 years gently cupping Tiffany's face and kissing her. Surprisingly, she opened her eyes looking straight at me before deepening the kiss. The jacket was discarded, and I could see them making out with such intimacy that it made bow rise up my throat. It seemed all this time she was completely aware of me watching them. Time and time Tiffany would look at me as if to signify that my husband was never mine in the first place. I took out my phone and shakily dialed my mate's number. My husband, who was kissing his mistress, saw my caller ID, and for a moment guilt flashed across his face, yet as soon as Tiffany encircled his neck calling him sweetly, he gritted his teeth in annoyance before hanging up. When I called again, he picked up in anger. What, don't you have any work to do? So why are you always disturbing me? He hung up and even blocked my number. Droplets of water poured from the skies as clouds rumbled when the car drove away, leaving me standing on the side pavement getting drenched in freezing rain. I give up on a cheating man like you, Alexander. From now on there is no relationship between us. You can have him, Tiffany. I gathered up courage and dragged myself to the lawyer's firm in my drenched clothes, making the divorce lawyer feel sympathetic. Thus, she quickly arranged a dress for me to change. I presented all the evidence I have collected till now to her, along with the audio and video which had Alexander explicitly telling Tiffany, if she gives birth to a son and agrees that you can be my Luna, then I wouldn't mind keeping her as a mistress. If she refuses, then I will threaten her with our child and throw her out of the pack. I winced, heart throbbing painfully when I heard those words. Ma'am, now that I have everything in front of me, I will make sure that you get rid of Alpha Alexander and live a better life. As soon as I exited the firm, I saw my mother calling me. Serena, I heard the maid telling me that you had a high fever yesterday. Did Alexander take you to the hospital? My lips wobbled as I could hardly stop the heart-wrenching cry leaving my lips. Hot tears streamed down my face, and I fought to contain my emotions. Mom, I am better. Don't lie, Serena. Your voice is so low. And are you really alright? Yes, Mom. I closed my eyes, lying so that my mother wouldn't be worried. Alex is here with me. He is buying me hot chocolate. He even took me for a health checkup, and the doctor said that I can go into labor any day now. My mom sighed. It's okay then. But frankly speaking, I don't trust Alexander after how irresponsible he was in the past, but since you are together, it's okay. I took a deep breath as my body shivered with cold. Serena, it's raining so hard, darling. You better come back soon. I have cooked your favorite food today. I did not answer that and hung up so that my mom could not hear me breaking down. There I kneeled on the pavement as my legs lost strength. I cried because I lost everything at this moment. All my life turned out to be a lie.